Evo is happening currently. That is the I don't remember what it stands for, but it's a big fighting game tournament right now.
That Sony owns now, right?
Sony does own it, and so people who are using the Evo app, I think, are being surveyed about NFTs, and so this little pop-up shows up and it says, "What do you collect most? Which of the following NFT/digital collectibles would you be most interested in purchasing? Evo branded, favorite music artists, favorite esports players/teams, PlayStation items, favorite game characters." So this is just a little pop-up gauging interest in. It seems like interest in digital NFTs and digital collectibles. The interesting thing here is that you can't select none. And a lot of people have been mad about this, saying Sony said they weren't doing NFTs, and they did, but they said that the PlayStation Stars program was not NFTs. They didn't say that they were not doing NFTs at all. So I think that the outrage for this is a little odd, because obviously the outrage at them doing NFTs I get, but the general whole thing about people saying they lied, and it's I don't think I would say that's not true. That they didn't lie, because this is just a whole different thing. What do you think about this?
I mean, every tech company are having meetings somewhere, maybe in open rooms, maybe in closed backdoor rooms, about these NFT things. Is there a way to get money in that? Because granted, I don't think NFTs not every NFT is going to be a big deal, but somewhere down the line, things are going to start hitting, or things might hit. Even one thing might hit. And it could be just something that the industry is overblowing of its importance, or it could be something that can make them a lot of money. So why are they not going to want to have these conversations? Why are they not going to want to know what people think is something that they'd like? And I also find it interesting that they're asking NFT/digital collectibles, because I think people like digital collectibles, but when you call it an NFT, it's such a negative buzzword that people hate it.
And digital collectibles has been those have been around for freaking ever, right?
Yeah,
of course,
badges, anything
right,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But the idea of NFT, now the word now the phrase digital collectible has been paired with NFT and used interchangeably, sort of. So that's why when the PlayStation Stars thing first came out, it was oh shit, is this an NFT? And they were nope, digital collectibles.
Yep.
So now the fact that it's being used here is sort of
it's wait a second, what? And I mean, a lot of this is just kind of one of those things that I think companies are just going to test out the market of this. And you know what? You don't like it? You know what you should do?
Buy an Xbox.
Oh, I was going to say not buy them. Don't buy NFTs. Because I guarantee you Microsoft is having conversations about NFTs too.
I don't know. Phil Spencer said that NFTs, at least in their current iteration, where did he say this? He said to Axios or something like that. He said the way Phil Spencer said, "What I'd say today on NFT all up is I think there's a lot of speculation and experimentation that's happening, and that some of the creative that I see today feels more exploitive than about entertainment." So he basically said, I think anything that we looked at in our storefront that we said is exploitive would be something that he basically said, we don't want that kind of content with Xbox in their current form.
To me, that's still a conversation about NFTs that they're having.
Right.
The second it's something that is going to be something that people are accepting of and they can capitalize on it, they will do that. I guarantee it.
Yeah. No,
if that ever
I don't
happens.
think you're wrong. And that's the whole thing, right? But what he does point out is, I think what we're saying here is people are going to be experimenting with this.
Yeah.
And, you are going to have companies like Xbox and Valve. Yeah, Valve banned NFTs from Steam. Big companies are saying, we don't want anything to do with this. And then you're going to have other companies like Square Enix and whoever else being I imagine Ubisoft or whoever the fuck, being no, NFTs are great. And you're going to have other companies right now who are sort of laying low, seeing how this is going to go.